Hi Libra, this is your messages, your channel messages for, sorry, I'm actually, because I'm like halfway through, I'm like, what am I even saying anymore? So do you know what, when that happens, that's because you're feeling a bit like that, Libra. I feel the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio has kind of done a number on you, and look, the Scorpio sign's in the shot too, and it's funny because the shots keep changing for when I'm doing this. It's totally do that, I'm not being it on purpose, but it's kind of like, you know, the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio has certainly kind of got you a bit muddled, Libra, and it's just about you finding your feet again after that energy. And the card for self-love is dance. Get out and shake off some of that excess energy. I've also been drawn to say the swan to me is usually a sign of true love. So I feel you are very much either already with your true love or you're manifesting your true love. And you know what manifests them? Dancing, doing your own thing, singing your own song, dancing to the beat of your own drum. Step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world. Interesting. So again, yeah, when you do that, you attract your true love is what I'm feeling, because that's interesting. She's on a swan, and swans mean true love to me. They might not mean true love to you, but they mean true love to me. And that's what's very important about when I'm seeing things sticking out to me, is that's what it means to me, and that's how I deliver the message. Right, so a message for Libra in love, whether you are with somebody or if you are you know, whether you're looking to be with someone. What is the message? And I'll give a channel message for both. What's the message that Libra needs to hear for the second half of November, Spirit? Stay optimistic about your love life and worth waiting for. Love it. Right, so basically, I'll turn them around in a minute, but so if you're with somebody, I feel, you know, if you've been experiencing a bit of communication problems, this has been coming up a lot for all the signs. If you've been experiencing communication problems in your relationship, particularly ones of a more serious nature, where you're, you know, kind of, I've had a lot of clients recently that I'm very close with, kind of like, you know, people that are couples and stuff, kind of being like, God, you know, we've really been going through it. Like, what is this all about, Claire? And it's basically, we've just came out of a very, very powerful Mercury retrograde, which Mercury retrogrades are always powerful. They always cause difficulty in communication because it's to help us grow on our ascension path. But also basically, it was in the sign of pain, right? And we're in Scorpio season as I'm recording this. We're coming to the end of it actually this week. You know, when Mercury goes direct on the 20th, you know, like literally a couple of days later, we'll bounce into Sagittarius season, but we're all kind of bouncing into it, kind of like, what the fuck was that all about? And it's kind of like it will absolutely have caused, you know, communication difficulties and challenges in your romantic life, and we're talking about the people that are with each other right now. So basically, stay optimistic about your love life, because Venus is in Sag, and Venus in Sag is all about playful energy. It's definitely about dancing, actually, about having fun. And, you know, Venus in Sagittarius season is going to bring a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion, a lot of fun to your relationship, where and we really do need that. And I've been drawn a picture of me dressed up as a kid at Halloween. So it's kind of like you really do need to bring in that fun into your relationship after all that heavy, deep emotional healing that's been going on during Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, which is about communication and healing deep past pain. And also just Scorpio season is about that in general. So again, it's pretty heavy. I must admit, you know, I actually do love the sign of Scorpio. I'm Scorpio rising. I've got Scorpio is the most dominant energy in my chart. But God, when we're talking about shadow self and pain and, you know, the darkness all the time, it can get a bit heavy. I mean, thank God I've got a Sagittarius moon to lighten the mood and an Aries sun, because Scorpion rising really can, you know, it can get pretty heavy at times. So again, I really do feel, you know, that. And again, actually, that's why I'm saying that, Libra, because you're all about love, peace and harmony and keeping the peace. And you know, that you might have found that really quite taxing, because with Scorpio being the sign that comes directly after you, you know, you really are really quite different. But again, it's from the signs that are really different where we can learn the most. And again, and you can learn a lot from me too, being your opposite sign of Aries, because I often find, although me and Libra might have different ways in which we approach things, I actually can get really amazing friendships with Libra, because when you can take something from, you know, the opposite energy, it's like you can really, you balance things. You've got something to bring to the table. We all need to appreciate our differences and the polarities. And again, so, and whatever, you know, difficulty you've been going through in your life, stay optimistic, because like I said, the romance is going to come about in your relationship again in the last 2 weeks of November. And it's absolutely going to be worth waiting for. I really do feel such an amazing energy of just hope and miracles. My eyes are getting drawn to everything to do with like shine and sparkle, just amazing energy coming through for those of you that are in a relationship. Divine timing is at love in your love life. So I'm even feeling, actually, I'm feeling drawn to say for a few people that are really feeling this or hoping for it resonating, I really feel that there's going to be a lot of God, that's so like bloody token, isn't it? But I really do feel there's going to be a few engagements, perhaps even weddings around the festive period. So look out for that. Please let me know in the comment, Libra, if that was you. But also, right, getting on to the singles, stay optimistic about your love life. Notice this woman is on her own, and you can be a woman or a man, but you're the person on their own, and you're like, you know, you could say she was offering the flowers out, but I'm kind of feeling this way. She's kind of like, do you know what? This is my thing, and I'm focusing on my thing. Whatever your thing is, whether that's your life or your work, you're focusing on yourself. And because you've been doing that positive thinking, that healing, having faith and hope about when you focus on attending to your own garden, that basically it's like, it's an invitation to who you're meant to be with. So that's a really cool way. That doesn't always come true in that way, but that's how it came true. Like, and it makes sense. She's dancing on her own, brings in the true love. Attending to your own garden brings in the true love, because you can't see them, right? You can't see them, but they're here. Like out of the card, but they're going to come into the card. You know what I mean? And then look, they're into the card before you know it. And because you knew it was worth waiting on, because you focused on yourself, you're dancing, doing your own thing, tending your own garden. Ta-da! Divine timing rewards you with that amazing relationship. So, oh my God, please really do let me know if that happens to you. That's really quite exciting. It would make sense why I'm feeling the exciting energy coming about there. And what does Libra placements need to know for life? Will. Oh, right. Interesting. So what if you actually, do you know what I'm feeling? Where is the book? I feel like I don't usually read the book, but I'm feeling drawn to. So what I feel is it's about standing your ground with this one. It's about making decisions that you know are the right decisions to make for you. Again, it's like this, like it's like, you know, so say like, this is really weird, like before I read the book, I'm actually getting drawn to talk about, like, say you've got like family members or friends that are like, oh my God, like, why have you still not got a boyfriend, or why have you not got a girlfriend? But you know it's because like focusing on you will attract like this great love, and you don't want some kind of mediocre relationship that's going to last a few months and you're like, oh my God, I knew this wasn't right, but I just felt the pressure. It's like you want this love that's worth waiting on. So just stand by it. You stand by your decisions. Decisions require action. I'm reading the book now, by the way. You're in control of your own decisions in life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. So again, passion, determination to wait on the love of a lifetime determines your success. And if you kind of succumb to people's pressure, you know, that's when, you know, you find you come out of alignment. So if you feel that you're waiting on a love that's worth waiting for, then you stick by that, and you'll know if that resonates. You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. And it says, I have the will to make the changes I need. And I love that. Actually, I've just been drawn to the fact that the companion stone for this crystal is hematite, and that is actually my favourite crystal. You know why? Because of its simplicity, and because it's very grounding, and it's good for like nervous energy or anxiety or anything. Oh, this is really funny actually. I remember a Libra friend of mine actually, when I first met them, I was actually drawn to, and I'd just met them, but you know, me being me, I was actually literally drawn to give them one of the crystals that I had on me that happened to be hematite, because I could literally feel the anxiety off of this person. So although it was a bit strange, she actually received it really well, and we became really good friends. So and notice that's funny. I was talking about the relationships between Libra and Aries can be quite difficult, but you can usually strike up quite a good friendship. It doesn't mean there won't be disagreements on the way that you approach life, but yeah, I definitely do feel that's going to speak to somebody there as well. And the card on your awakening journey is take a break. So I feel you've been going through the mill a bit, Libra. Again, I feel definitely to do with the Mercury Retrograde, definitely issues to do with love coming around here, but just work, everything, just life in general. And I really do feel it's time for a break. It says life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So I think, you know, Libras are very helpful. They're very kind, but I also do feel they do tend to have a bit of trouble focusing on themselves. So I'm really glad to see this energy coming in about focus on yourself, like not focusing on the demands, not focusing on other people, like focus on yourself, rest and restore your soul, and that brings about the love in your life, or the enhanced love in your existing relationship, when you focus on yourself. And resting is definitely a part of self-care as well, Libra. All about balance, which you are an expert on, or working towards that, because you're the sign of balance. Right, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Please let me know in the YouTube comments if you want me to keep doing this, and that'll give me the motivation to keep doing it. And I'll see you next time. See you later.